What's up guys, welcome to the new video on this channel. In this new video we are gonna talk about the security system of Jarvis, because I don't know if you saw the people on the internet in the Instagram and YouTube, but too many people are saying that this Jarvis is not secure to run. So in this video I am gonna show you the security structure of Jarvis, and I'm gonna show you if it's secure to run this Jarvis or not. So after watching this video, I think you will be able to run this Jarvis with more, confidence. So let's skip to the video and let me quickly explain you everything about this security system. So first of all, let's talk about this Gemini integration, because you know that in this current Jarvis model, in this current Jarvis Mark 39 model, we are using Gemini API key. So whenever you speak, actually you are sending a request to Gemini itself. So I recommend you to not give your important information to this Jarvis, because actually when you speak to Jarvis, actually you are sending your message to Google's servers. So if you are using this Jarvis for hobby, for daily uses, for researches, use this as much as you want. I'm saying that you have to keep private your private informations. And by the way, also too many people told me that they are hitting daily request limit too often. So this is how API works. So in the next Jarvis versions, you will be able to run this Jarvis with fully local, fully secure, and fully free. So, but now let's back our topic. So like I said, when you are speaking with Jarvis, actually you are speaking with Google itself. So if you are not giving your private informations to Jarvis, then you're fine. There is no hack and other stuff like that. So by the way, maybe you are concerned about if you say Jarvis delete the whole computer, maybe it can delete the computer, but let me quickly show you if it is doing this or not. But first we have to paste Gemini API key. So just go to Google AI Studio, create your API key like this, and then copy your API key and run this program and choose your operating system minus Windows. Hey Jarvis, what's up?
Hello, how can I assist you today?
Jarvis, if I say to you to delete the computer, would you do that?
I am not programmed to perform destructive or harmful actions like that. My purpose is to assist you in a safe and productive way.
Jarvis, can you delete the folder if I ask you?
Yes, I can delete a folder with the file controller tool, if you provide the path. I cannot delete the folder at f.desktop due to access restrictions.
You can see that it cannot delete. Jarvis, why are you not deleting this?
It appears I do not have the necessary permissions to delete that folder. System folders cannot be modified.
As you can see, Jarvis has no permission to delete any file, any folder in your computer. And like I said, we are using Gemini, so you are not sending your messages to someone, you are sending your requests to Google itself. So I think this is not a big problem. Jarvis, close yourself. So, as you can see, it is working like this. So now you may ask that why should we use this Jarvis then? Because it has no fully permission to access our files and folders, then this is not fully advanced like OpenCloud. But you are wrong, because you should not give fully access to any AI assistant in your computer, because if someone hacks your computer, then he will be able to control your whole computer or delete everything in your computer, maybe your important things and other stuff like that. If you give fully access to Jarvis, you will not be able to say this is fully secure. But in the next videos, I am going to use local large language model to create more advanced Jarvis in the next videos. So now let me quickly show you what all these files and folders do in this Jarvis system. First of all, you know that we got actions files in left side. We have browser control to fulfill some blanks in your browser and control your browser more easily. And we got code helper.py file to help you about some codes This is computer control to write, to type, to click, take a screenshot, other things like that. This is computer settings to volume up, volume down, and other things like that. This desktop.py is helping you to make something, let's say a photo to desktop background and other stuff like that. This developer agent.py file is helping you about this codes, about creating a full structure. This is for actually some software developer dudes. So this file controller is telling you about everything about files, but it has no permission to delete anything. And this file processor is for the, let me quickly show you. In this main.py, you may remember that there is a file processor section to process your files. This file working for this. And this flight finder is finding flights for you. This game updater.py is installing, updating games for you in Steam and Epic Games. This is opening some apps, every apps actually. This is reminding you that you want to get some reminders. This screen processor is processing your screen whenever you want. This send message is sending message to someone whenever you want. This weather report is giving you weather report. This web search making search in the web. This YouTube video is opening YouTube videos. This action files like that. In this agent, this is error handler. Whenever you ask that Jarvis to accomplish a task, let's say you told Jarvis to send a message to someone and open a YouTube video, then this agent is making this process. In this config folder, we got API keys. Don't share this file because your API key is important. In this init.py, we are getting this API keys from UI and importing in the API keys JSON. And in this core folders, we got prompt to give Gemini. And in this memory section, Jarvis is remembering what you said to him in your conversations, but it's just keeping the important things because otherwise the cache in this file will be too much to process for AI. We are just keeping important informations like your name, your preferences, your favorite color. So in this memory manager, in this config manager, we are providing this. And in this main.py file, we are collecting all these things and importing and running Jarvis in this file. So in this readme requirements files are not even codes. So in this setup.py file, you are installing every required libraries. And in this UI.py file, you are seeing this screen. This UI.py provides this. So structured like this, you run main.py and Jarvis works, and then you speak, and then actions are working to control your computer according to your needs, and you see this UI.py when you run the Jarvis. So this video was like that. In the next video, we are gonna use Jarvis with local large language model, so it will be fully free for you guys. So this video was like that. If you have any suggestions, any ideas to improve this Jarvis, you can just tell me in the comment section. So see you in the next videos. So see you in the next videos.